What is going on, everybody? New York Sports Hub here, back at it with another Giants video. I decided to film outside today. I've never done this before, so I decided to film outside today because there's a lot of stuff going around in my house right now, so I decided to film outside. So I'm going to be talking about Madden disrespecting Saquon Barkley, completely disrespecting him, giving him an 89 overall Madden rating for the recent Madden 21 game, and they also ranked him, I think, 8th out of all the running backs by rankings. He was ranked 89 overall, and there was 7 or 8 other NFL running backs ranked higher than him, and then it's absolutely ridiculous. Saquon Barkley is at least a top 3 running back in the league. You could argue he's a little bit worse than Henry. You could argue, I think you can say he's definitely worse than McCaffrey, but when Saquon Barkley is healthy and when he's on the field, he's one of the most talented players in the National Football League. Had an amazing rookie season back in 2018, and was playing the whole season, most of the season, pretty much injured, and Saquon Barkley still eclipsed 1,000 yards on the season. And Saquon Barkley still had a pretty solid season for the Giants, and he has also not had a lot of talent around them, a bad offensive line. Christian McCaffrey has had a great offensive line down there in Carolina. The Giants have had one of the weakest offensive lines in the National Football League the past 2 or 3 years. So Barkley has never had any help with the offensive line. I mean, the Giants have been such a poor team the past couple years, so he hasn't really had a lot of talent around him. So I don't understand why you would put Saquon Barkley at 8, or it might have been 9 or 8, whatever he put him, out of overall running backs. He was ranked 8th. That's absolutely ridiculous. He's got to be at least 3rd. At least. I'd put him at 2nd if you were asking me. I think when he's fully healthy and when he's got talent around him, which we do, I feel like we improved the offensive line a lot. Drafting Andrew Thomas, we drafted Matt Pert. I think the offensive line will be a lot better this year, and we improved it. So I think Saquon Barkley will have an even better year than he did in his rookie season. And they still continue to disrespect him. Even Maurice Jones-Drew came out and said Saquon Barkley is not a top 5 running back. I don't understand what the point, what the deal is with, like, all these NFL people talking, like, disrespecting the Giants players. They always seem to disrespect Daniel Jones, and now they're disrespecting the most talented running back in the National Football League in Saquon Barkley. It's absolutely, utterly ridiculous, and I don't understand what has Saquon Barkley done wrong? He's done nothing wrong. He had injury problems last year. I get that, but he still had a pretty solid season. If you're asking me, he did have a couple bad games. He had a really bad game against the Jets, but besides that, Saquon Barkley still had a pretty solid year last year, despite, the injuries and, not a lot of talent around him on the offensive line, and just a very poor Giants team overall. So I don't understand how you could put Saquon Barkley at 8, and even if he was on a good team, it wouldn't matter, because Saquon Barkley is still one of the most talented running backs in the league. He's got to be at least 3. I'd put him at 2, and I think when he's fully healthy, he's the best running back in the league. I just don't understand how you could put Saquon Barkley at 8. I feel like he's got to be at least 3. Like, he put Joe Mixon over Saquon Barkley. In what world is Joe Mixon better than Saquon Barkley? It is not even close. Joe Mixon is nowhere near better than Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley is better than Zeke. He's better than Dalvin Cook. He's better than whoever else he put ahead of him. Saquon Barkley is not 8. He's got to be a lot higher than that. He's at least 3. He's better than Alvin Kamara. He's better. He's just a lot better. He's way more talented, and I don't understand how you could put Saquon Barkley below all those guys. It's absolutely ridiculous. He's better than Nick Chubb. Like, he's better than all these guys. And now I know a lot of guys like Chubb, and he still has a lot of talent. Nick Chubb's, once again, only a rookie. But, I still think Saquon Barkley has a better future than Nick Chubb. I might do a video about that, later. Maybe I'll do a video like comparing Saquon Barkley to other running backs. I might do that. But Saquon Barkley is one of the most talented running backs in the league. Still had over 1,000 yards. Imagine if Saquon Barkley was healthy and he had a better offensive line. Saquon Barkley maybe could have gotten like 1,500 yards. I personally think Saquon Barkley will be the best running back in Giants history. I think he'll be better than Tiki Barber. This is we don't see talent like this in every 100 years. He's one of the most talented running backs I've ever seen in my lifetime. Ever since I've watched football, Saquon Barkley is the most talented running back I've ever seen. And it's just completely disrespectful how you could put him at 8. And even other people around the NFL, like former NFL players, legends, are saying Saquon Barkley is not a top 5 running back, and that's absolutely ridiculous. I don't know how do you play football and you know that Saquon Barkley is not a top 5 running back? Saquon Barkley is definitely a top 5 running back, and it's not even close. And I just don't understand how you could think that Saquon Barkley is not a top 5 running back. I don't understand how you can rank Saquon Barkley at 8. And I don't really understand why so many NFL sources and all that stuff continues to disrespect New York Giants players. And they disrespect Eli Manning. They did the same thing with Eli Manning. Sorry, the video got cut off, so I have to start it again. But they did the same thing with Eli Manning. There's people coming out and saying that Eli Manning's not a Hall of Famer. Eli Manning is definitely a Hall of Famer. He won 2 Super Bowl MVPs. Eli Manning has won more Super Bowl MVPs than the entire Philadelphia Eagles franchise has won. How does that not make Eli Manning a Hall of Famer? It's absolutely ridiculous. And when the Giants start, I think the Giants have a really bright future. And when the Giants start to become a good team, they better start respecting Giants players, because I'm sick of all these people disrespecting Giants players. And I know I'm not saying about the team. I know how poor the team has been. I'm not going to blame them for disrespecting the team. But there's so many talented players on this team. Respect them and respect Saquon Barkley, because he is one of the top two or three running backs at least in the NFL. I think he's the best, running back in the league. I think he's the most dynamic, effective running back in the league when he's healthy. Once again, put your opinions down into the comments below. If you're a Giants fan, I'm pretty sure you hate it, because, I mean, how could you not love Saquon Barkley if you're a Giants fan? And Saquon Barkley is the future of the Giants. He's easily our best player. He's, I think, the best running back in the league when healthy. It's ridiculous how Madden 21 rated Saquon Barkley 89 overall. He should be at least a 93, at least, because he's a 99 overall when healthy. If Christian McCaffrey's a 99 overall last year, and Saquon Barkley had the same season he did back in 2018, Saquon Barkley, if he puts up those numbers again, if not better, he should be a 99 overall. Because how would that make sense if he's not? Because if McCaffrey's a 99 overall, when he had the same numbers Barkley did back in 2018, Barkley should be a 99 overall next year if he puts up the numbers he did back in 2018, which I think he will. So that's going to do it for this video. What are your thoughts on, Madden 21 rating? Put it down in the comments below. I'd love to hear your opinions on it. And, yeah, I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace.